CVR in no name straight is first. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is P5. Vesa Tolanen in downhill is fourth. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is fifth. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is P2. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is fifth. Henrik Ward in downhill is P3. Marcel Fleischmann in no name straight is fifth. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P2. Marcel Fleischmann in Samposi straight is fifth. Anssi Hytiainen from Finland is first. Velling from Finland in Big Bend is 7th with 90 kilos. Best lap is a 1:01.045. Marcel Fleischmann in back straight is P5. Velling in Big Bend is P7 with 90 kilos. Best lap is a 0:57.164. Marcel Fleischmann in No Name Straight is 5th. The qualification session is at RT Lime Rock Park in Lakeville, USA. The wind speed is 10 km/h from the north-northeast. Markus Peltonen from Finland in Big Bend is first with 10 kilos. Velling from Finland is P3 with 90 kilos. Markus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is first. Markus Peltonen is up 5.42 in No Name Straight. Marcus Peltonen improved is first with a 0:52.250. Marcel Fleischmann from Switzerland in Samposi Straight is second. Marcel Fleischmann improved is second with a 0:54.843. 2.593 off pole. Attic Velling is P4. Marcel Fleischmann from Switzerland in No Name Straight is P2 up 0.53. Attic Velling is fifth up 1.53. Marcus Peltonen in West Bend is P1 up 0.49. Marcus Peltonen is provisional pole with a 0:51.737. Marcel Fleischmann from Switzerland in Samposi Straight is P3. Marcel Fleischmann improved is P3 with a 0:53.704. 1.967 off pole. Vesa Tolinen from Finland in right-hander is P2 up 0.11 with 100 kilos. Anssi Haitiainen from Finland in left-hander is P3. Vesa Tolinen in back straight is P2 up 0.27. Vesa Tolinen improved is P2 with a 0:52.992. 1.255 off pole. Anssi Haitiainen in Samposi Straight is P3. Anssi Haitiainen improved is second with a 0:51.868. 0.131 off pole. 55 minutes remaining in the session. Anssi Haitiainen is up 0.30 in right-hander. Marcus Peltonen is provisional pole with a 0:51.564. Vesa Tolinen in left-hander is third up 0.10. Best lap is a 0:52.992. 1.428 off pole. Vesa Tolinen is up 0.05 in downhill. Vesa Tolinen improved is P3 with a 0:52.781. 1.217 off pole. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is second. Ansi Haitianen is up 0.24 in uphill. Ansi Haitianen improved is second with a 0:51.705. 0.141 off pole. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is fourth. Best lap is a 0:53.690. 2.126 off pole. Henrik Ward from Finland in no-name straight is P6 with 10 kilos. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is fourth. Attic Velling in Big Bend is fifth. Marcus Peltonen in uphill is first up 0.10. Best lap is a 0:51.564. Attic Velling from Finland is fifth up 0.34. Marcus Peltonen is provisional pole with a 0:51.555. "50 minutes remaining in the session. Henrik Ward in Big Bend is P3. Henrik Ward is up 0.18 in back straight. Henrik Ward improved is third with a 0:52.099. 0.544 off pole. Henrik Ward is up 0.02 in left-hander. Ansi Haitianen in Sam Posey straight is second. Ansi Haitianen improved is second with a 0:51.581. 0.026 off pole. Henrik Ward in back straight is third up 0.26. Henrik Ward improved is third with a 0:51.733. 0.178 off pole. Marcel Fleischmann in no-name straight is P5 up 0.19. Ansi Haitianen in downhill is second up 0.18. Ansi Hytiainen is provisional pole with a 0:51.442. Ansi Hytiainen is up 0.11 in left-hander. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is 5th. Henrik Ward in left-hander is 3rd, up 0.10. Henrik Ward is up 0.01 in West Bend. Ansi Hytiainen from Finland in No Name Straight is P1, up 0.10. Henrik Ward in West Bend is P3. Samueli Seppänen from Finland in left-hander is P7 with 100 kilos. Attic Velling in left-hander is 6th, up 0.15. Attic Velling is up 0.57 in West Bend. "45 minutes remaining in the session. Attic Velling improved is P6 with a 0:54.995. 3.553 off pole. Markus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is P2. Samueli Seppänen in Big Bend is 6th. Attic Velling in Big Bend is 7th. Samueli Seppänen is 6th, up 0.12. Attic Velling in West Bend is 7th, up 0.14. Samueli Seppänen in left-hander is P6. Samueli Sepnen is up 0.01 in West Bend. Anssi Haitiainen in Sam Posey Straight is first. Anssi Haitiainen is up 0.03 in right-hander. Marcus Peltonen in right-hander is P2. Best lap is a 0:51.555. 0.113 off pole. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is P1. Samueli Sepnen in Big Bend is 6th. Best lap is a 0:53.742. 2.300 off pole. Samueli Sepnen is up 0.26 in uphill. "40 minutes remaining in the session. Samueli Sepnen improved is 5th with a 0:53.188. 1.746 off pole. Samueli Sepnen is up 0.10 in left-hander. Samueli Sepnen is up 0.53 in West Bend. Samueli Sepnen improved is 4th with a 0:52.620. 1.178 off pole. Marcel Fleischmann in downhill is P6 up 0.15. Marcel Fleischmann improved is 6th with a 0:53.492. 2.050 off pole. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is first. Best lap is a 0:51.442. Attic Velling in uphill is P7. Best lap is a 0:54.995. 3.553 off pole. Ansi Haitianen in Big Bend is first. Samueli Sepnen in West Bend is fourth up 0.11. Samueli Sepnen improved his P4 with a 0.52.548. 1.106 off pole. Joni Lindholm from Finland in Samposi Strait is P8 with 10 kilos. Vesa Tolanen in downhill is P5 up 0.10. Samueli Sepnen in Big Bend is fourth. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is P5. Joni Lindholm is up 0.59 in uphill. Joni Lindholm improved his fourth with a 0.51.888. 0.446 off pole. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Vesa Tolanen in West Bend is P6 up 0.11. Ansi Haitianen is P1. Vesa Tolanen in Big Bend is sixth with 100 kilos. Marcel Fleischmann in downhill is P7 up 0.21. Marcel Fleischmann improved his P7 with a 0.53.280. 1.838 off pole. Henrik Ward in back straight is P3 up 0.20. Henrik Ward improved his P2 with a 0.51.461. 0.019 off pole. Attic Belling from Finland in Big Bend is 8th. Vesa Tolanen in downhill is 6th up 0.10. Vesa Tolanen improved his P6 with a 0.52.558. 1.116 off pole. Attic Belling in Big Bend is P8. Joni Lindholm in No Name Straight is P4 with 10 kilos. Best lap is a 0:51.888. 0.446 off pole. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is P1. Anssi Haitiainen is up 0.13 in uphill. Anssi Haitiainen is provisional pole with a 0:51.299. Anssi Haitiainen is up 0.04 in left-hander. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is 4th. "30 minutes remaining in the session. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is P1. Anssi Haitiainen is up 0.05 in uphill. Samuel Sepnen in Big Bend is 5th. Samuel Sepnen is up 0.01 in West Bend. Attic Belling in Back Straight is 8th. Samuel Sepnen in Big Bend is 5th. Samuel Sepnen is up 0.06 in uphill. Henrik Ward is P2. Best lap is a 0:51.461. 0.162 off pole. Samuel Sepnen in Big Bend is P5. Attic Velling in uphill is P8. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is P7 up 0.18. Samuel Sepnen is 5th up 0.10. Samuel Sepnen improved is P5 with a 0.52.446. 1.147 off pole. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is P7 up 0.10. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is 4th. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is P7. Best lap is a 0.53.280. 1.981 off pole. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is P1. Attic Velling in Big Bend is 8th. Joni Lindholm in left-hander is P4. Marcel Fleischmann in No Name Straight is P7. Anssi Haitiainen in left-hander is first up 0.10. Anssi Haitiainen is up 0.21 in West Bend. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is 7th up 0.10. Anssi Haitiainen is provisional pole with a 0.51.239. Attic Velling in Big Bend is P8. Marcel Fleischmann in Sam Posey Straight is 7th. Marcel Fleischmann improved is P7 with a 0.53.177. 1.938 off pole. Attic Velling in No Name Straight is 8th up 0.10. VESA Tolanen in Big Bend is P6. Attic Belling in No Name Straight is 8th up 0.10. VESA Tolanen in Big Bend is P6. Best lap is a 0:52.558. 1.319 off pole. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is 7th. Marcus Peltonen from Finland in right-hander is P3 up 0.10. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is first. Best lap is a 0:51.239. VESA Tolanen in downhill is P6. Attic Belling in West Bend is 8th. Joni Lindholm in Samposi Straight is P4. VESA Tolanen in No Name Straight is 6th. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is P7. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is P3. Marcus Peltonen is up 0.05 in right-hander. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is 7th up 0.11. Anssi Haitiainen is provisional pole with a 0.51.233. Anssi Haitiainen in right-hander is first up 0.10. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is P7 up 0.10. Best lap is a 0.53.175. 1.942 off pole. Marcel Fleischmann is up 0.05 in West Bend. Anssi Haitiainen in No Name Straight is first up 0.11. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Vesa Tolinen from Finland in Big Bend is P6. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is third. Best lap is a 0.51.489. 0.256 off pole. Vesa Tolinen in Big Bend is sixth. Marcel Fleischmann from Switzerland in Samposi Straight is 7th. Best lap is a 0.53.112. 1.879 off pole. Vesa Tolinen in Big Bend is 6th. Anssi Haitiainen in Big Bend is P1. Attic Belling in Big Bend is P8. Joni Lindholm in Sam Posey Straight is 4th. Anssi Hytiainen in back straight is first up 0.10. Best lap is a 0:51.233. Attic Velling in Big Bend is 8th. Anssi Hytiainen is provisional pole with a 0:51.189. Attic Velling is up 0.41 in uphill. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is 4th. Best lap is a 0:51.778. 0.589 off pole. Joni Lindholm is up 0.04 in right-hander. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Joni Lindholm is up 0.07 in downhill. Anssi Hytiainen in right-hander is P1 up 0.11. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is P4. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is 7th. Christoph Leopold from Germany in Big Bend is 9th with 90 kilos. Anssi Hytiainen is provisional pole with a 0:51.134. Attic Velling in Big Bend is 8th. Anssi Hytiainen in West Bend is 1st. Christoph Leopold in left-hander is 9th. Best lap is a 0:55.043. 3.909 off pole. Attic Velling in left-hander is 8th. Attic Velling is up 0.01 in uphill. Christoph Leopold in no-name straight is 9th up 0.38. Christoph Leopold improved his 8th with a 0:54.368. 3.234 off pole. Christoph Leopold is up 0.23 in left-hander. Attic Belling in downhill is P9. Attic Belling is up 0.04 in uphill. Onsi Haitianen in back straight is P1. Best lap is a 0:51.134. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Vesa Tolanen in uphill is P6 up 0.15. Samueli Sepnen in left-hander is 5th up 0.10. Samueli Sepnen is up 0.20 in West Bend. Samueli Sepnen improved is P5 with a 0:52.184. 1.050 off pole. Vesa Tolanen in back straight is 6th up 0.21. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is P7. Attic Belling in uphill is 9th up 0.16. Vesa Tolanen in West Bend is P6 up 0.12. Henrik Ward in left-hander is 3rd up 0.13. Vesa Tolanen in Big Bend is 6th. Marcel Fleischmann in downhill is P7. Christoph Leopold from Germany in Big Bend is P8. Henrik Ward in downhill is P3 up 0.10. Henrik Ward improved is P2 with a 0:51.369. 0.235 off pole. Henrik Ward is up 0.02 in left-hander. Attic Velling in right-hander is 9. Henrik Ward in Big Bend is P2. Best lap is a 0:51.369. 0.235 off pole. Attic Velling in Big Bend is P9. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P3 up 0.08. Marcus Peltonen is up 0.06 in West Bend. Marcus Peltonen improved is third with a 0:51.421. 0.287 off pole. The race session is at RT Lime Rock Park in Lakeville, USA. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the north-northeast. Ansi Haitiainen is P1. Henrik Ward from Finland is P2 with 10 kilos. Marcus Peltonen from Finland is P3 with 10 kilos. Joni Lindholm from Finland is 4th with 10 kilos. Samueli Sepnen from Finland is P5 with 100 kilos. Vesa Tolinen from Finland is 6th with 100 kilos. Marcel Fleischmann from Switzerland is P7. Christoph Leopold from Germany is P8 with 90 kilos. Attic Velling from Finland is 9th with 90 kilos. Anssi Haitiainen from Finland is P1. Race start. Henrik Ward in Big Bend is P2. Joni Lindholm in No Name Straight is 4th. Vesa Tolinen in Back Straight is P6. Marcel Fleischmann in Samposi Straight is P7. Attic Velling in Big Bend is P9. Best lap is a 1:03.513. 5.793 off the fastest lap. Vesa Tolinen in No Name Straight is 6th, 0.4 behind Samueli Sepnen. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight on lap 2 is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is P7, 0.5 behind Vesa Tolinen. Marcus Peltonen in No Name Straight is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:52.324. 0.102 off the fastest lap. Attic Velling in Uphill on lap 3 is P9, 0.4 behind Christoph Leopold. Christoph Leopold was 0.7 faster last lap. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is 3rd, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is 7th, 0.5 behind Vesa Tolinen. Marcus Peltonen in downhill on lap 4 is P3, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is 7th, 0.8 behind Besa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen from Finland in Samposi Straight is 3rd, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is 7th, 1.1 behind Besa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is P7, 0.5 behind Besa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is 3rd, 0.7 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in left-hander is 7th, 0.9 behind Besa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen from Finland in Big Bend is P3, 0.8 behind Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward in West Bend is 2nd, 0.9 ahead of Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P3, 0.9 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in uphill is P7, 1.4 behind Vesa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in right-hander is P3, 0.9 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in West Bend is 7th, 1.6 behind Vesa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in uphill is P3 with 10 kilos, 1.3 behind Henrik Ward. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is 4th with 10 kilos, 3.4 behind Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen in West Bend is 3rd, 1.4 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in Samposi Straight is 7th, 1.9 behind Vesa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is 3rd, 1.1 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold in back straight is 8th. Marcus Peltonen is P3, 0.9 behind Henrik Ward. Ansi Haitianen in West Bend is P1. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is P3 with 10 kilos, 0.8 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in right-hander is P7, 3.1 behind Vesa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is third, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold from Germany in downhill is 8th. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is third with 10 kilos, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Joni Lindholm from Finland in West Bend is P4, 4.9 behind Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is P3, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold in No Name Straight is 8th. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi Straight is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Joni Lindholm in right-hander is 4th. Marcus Peltonen in downhill is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Vesa Tolanen in Samposi Straight is 6th, 2.5 behind Samueli Sepnen. Marcus Peltonen is P3, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Haitiainen in right-hander is first, 3.5 ahead of Henrik Ward. Marcus Peltonen is third, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward from Finland in Big Bend is P2, 0.5 ahead of Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen in back straight is third, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Haitiainen in left-hander is P1, 3.6 ahead of Henrik Ward. Marcus Peltonen from Finland in no-name straight is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold in West Bend is P8. Marcus Peltonen in back straight is P3, 0.6 behind Henrik Ward. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is P4. Marcus Peltonen is third, 0.6 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Hytiainen in No Name Straight is P1, 4.4 ahead of Henrik Ward. Marcus Peltonen in West Bend is third, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in back straight is 7th, 3.5 behind Vesa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in uphill is P3, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Vesa Tolanen in uphill is P6 with 100 kilos, 2.8 behind Samueli Sepnen. Marcus Peltonen in No Name Straight is third, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold in right-hander is 8th. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is 3rd, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Hytiainen in Samposi Straight is first, 4.6 ahead of Henrik Ward. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold in Samposi Straight is P7, 1.1 behind Marcel Fleischmann. Marcel Fleischmann was 2.1 faster last lap. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P3, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is 6th, 4.7 behind Vesa Tolanen. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is 3rd, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Vesa Tolanen is P5, 4.9 ahead of Marcel Fleischmann. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P3, 0.6 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Haitiainen in Samposi straight is P1. Best lap is a 0:51.362. Marcus Peltonen from Finland in Big Bend is third, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Vesa Tolanen in Samposi straight on lap 36 is 5th. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:51.420. 0.058 off the fastest lap. Anssi Haitiainen in West Bend is first, 4.3 ahead of Henrik Ward. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi straight is P3, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. Samueli Seppänen exiting pits. Samueli Seppänen from Finland in left-hander is P8. Marcus Peltonen in downhill on lap 38 is P3, 0.2 behind Henrik Ward. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is 4th. Marcus Peltonen in back straight is P3, 0.2 behind Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward in left-hander is P2, 0.3 ahead of Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen is third with 10 kilos, 0.2 behind Henrik Ward. Samuel Sepnen in downhill on lap 32 is 8th, 2.7 behind Christoph Leipold. Marcus Peltonen is P3, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leipold in back straight on lap 39 is 7th. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P3, 0.2 behind Henrik Ward. Samuel Sepnen from Finland in no-name straight is 8th, 0.7 behind Christoph Leipold. Samuel Sepnen was 1.4 faster last lap. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is 3rd, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward from Finland in West Bend is 2nd, 0.4 ahead of Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi straight is 3rd, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Haitiainen in West Bend is P1. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is 3rd with 10 kilos, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Haitiainen in downhill is 1st, 4.7 ahead of Henrik Ward. Marcus Peltonen in Big Bend is third, 0.5 behind Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward in downhill is second with 10 kilos, 0.4 ahead of Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen from Finland in Big Bend is third, 0.2 behind Henrik Ward. Samueli Seppänen in Big Bend is P8. Marcus Peltonen in Samposi straight on lap 47 is P3, 0.1 behind Henrik Ward. Anssi Haitiainen in back straight on lap 48 is P1. Marcus Peltonen is third, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Joni Lindholm in Big Bend is P4 with 10 kilos. Marcus Peltonen in back straight is P3, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Vesa Tolanen in Big Bend on lap 49 is fifth. Marcus Peltonen in No Name Straight is P3, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Christoph Leopold in right-hander is P7. Marcus Peltonen in right-hander is third, 0.3 behind Henrik Ward. VDSA Tolanen in Samposi Strait is P5 with 100 kilos. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is P3 with 10 kilos, 0.4 behind Henrik Ward. Marcel Fleischmann in uphill is 6th. Henrik Ward in Big Bend is P3, 0.2 behind Marcus Peltonen. VESA Tolanen in back straight is 5th. Henrik Ward from Finland in Samposi Strait is 3rd, 0.4 behind Marcus Peltonen. Joni Lindholm in left-hander is 4th. Best lap is a 0:51.570. 0.208 off the fastest lap. Henrik Ward in Samposi Strait is P3, 0.5 behind Marcus Peltonen. Anssi Haitiainen in back straight is 1st. Henrik Ward is P3 with 10 kilos, 0.7 behind Marcus Peltonen. Samuel Sepnen exiting pits. Samuel Sepnen in left-hander is 8th. Henrik Ward in Big Bend on lap 57 is 3rd, 0.9 behind Marcus Peltonen. Marcus Peltonen in downhill is P2, 1.2 ahead of Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward is third, 1.5 behind Marcus Peltonen. Marcel Fleischmann in No Name Straight is P6. Henrik Ward in No Name Straight is third, 1.7 behind Marcus Peltonen. Vesa Tolanen in Samposi Straight is P5. Marcus Peltonen in back straight on lap 60 is second, 2.3 ahead of Henrik Ward. Henrik Ward in Big Bend is third, 2.3 behind Marcus Peltonen. Joni Lindholm in uphill is P4. Marcel Fleischmann is 6th, 3.1 behind Vesa Tolanen. Joni Lindholm in West Bend is 4th. Henrik Ward in No Name Straight is third, 2.6 behind Marcus Peltonen. Vesa Tolanen in uphill is P5. Christoph Leipold in right-hander is P7. Joni Lindholm in Sam Posey Straight is fourth. Christoph Leipold in left-hander is P7. Joni Lindholm in Sam Posey Straight is P4. Marcel Fleischmann in Big Bend is sixth. Marcus Peltonen in right-hander is second. Henrik Ward in Sam Posey Straight is P3, 4.0 behind Marcus Peltonen. Samuel Sepnen in Sam Posey Straight is 8th. Christoph Leipold in back straight is 7th. Samuel Sepnen in Big Bend is P8. Marcus Peltonen in left-hander is second with 10 kilos. The leader has just finished the race. Anssi Haitiainen finished first. Marcel Fleischmann finished sixth. Marcus Peltonen finished P2. Henrik Ward finished P3. Joni Lindholm finished fourth. Christoph Leopold finished P7. Vesa Tolanen finished P5. Samuel Sepnen finished P8.